everyone, my name is Evan, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to shoot a basketball so that you can impress your friends with your sweet jumper and earn the respect of your basketball playing peers. So first I want you to imagine that you're at a court. You're there with all your friends, and one of your friends picks up a basketball and he passes it to you. And he says, shoot it. You catch it and chuck it up towards the hoop with your best shot. It's up, and it catches nothing. Ball! All your friends yell. You stand there, laughing off that embarrassing feeling. Now that might be why some of you want to learn how to shoot a basketball. You might be like, every time I go to the courts, I barely even play basketball because I'm just embarrassed because I can't make anything. Well, that might be the reason you want it. Another reason some of you might be thinking, oh, I don't even really play basketball. Why would I want to know how to shoot a basketball? Well, it just makes basketball more fun. Going to the courts with your friends and being able to be there, be a valuable member of your pickup team, and being able to shoot the basketball well and make buckets just make basketball overall more fun. Some of you might also be wondering, I don't need to watch this. I already play basketball. I already have a good jumper. Well, the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry, says that even the pros constantly are working on their jumper, improving it, and trying to make it better. Even me, when I was researching this, I learned a couple tips to help improve my jumper. Now, to teach you how to shoot a basketball. First, I need to teach you how to be prepared. Even before the setup, before you shoot a basketball, can be just as important as the shooting itself. How you catch a basketball and the motion that you're in before you shoot it can determine whether a shot can go in or not. So, while you're standing there waiting for the basketball, your feet should be set towards the hoop. If you're bouncing around or if your feet are away from the hoop, your shot is probably going to go right or left depending on which way your feet are faced. If your feet's facing straight towards the hoop, you'll be able to catch and make a nice motion straight towards the hoop with your entire body. Your hands should be up. If your hands are not up, you're not going to be able to catch a basketball and smoothly go into your shooting form. If you're coming up with your hands, it's just going to be off 10 times out of 10. And then the other thing you should do is once you've caught the basketball, your eyes should be towards the hoop. A great website called Stack. It's a great training website. I would recommend checking it out. It emphasizes a lot about keeping your eyes towards the hoop. They say you can't shoot at something that you can't see. So keeping your eyes towards the hoop will improve your chances of the shot going in a lot. So once you have said basketball, once you've caught it, your eyes are at the hoop, your feet are towards the basket, now you're ready to shoot. So first thing I'm going to start from feet up. So first, the legs. Whenever you shoot, you want to jump only a couple inches. Most of the pros, they only jump 1 or 2 inches, even though they can jump a crazy amount and dunk all over the place. They still only jump a couple inches. If you don't jump at all, your arms are doing all the work. So you want to jump a little bit, because if you make your arms do all the work, you sacrifice some of your accuracy. So they only jump a couple inches in the air. Not too much. Too much jumping can throw your shot off and make you have to heave it at the apex of your jump. So you're only jumping a couple inches. Then as you bring the ball up, you want your elbow to be in. This is a really big thing. It means that your shot should be forward. A great basketball trainer named Jeff Hafner emphasizes a lot of keeping your elbow in. He said if your elbow isn't in, you're going to bring your shot up and it's just going to roll right off your hand. If your elbow's in, your whole form is straight. You'll be able to shoot the basketball a lot more straight, a lot more accurate. Now with your hands, your right hand or left, depending on what dominance you are, should be behind the basketball. It should be like that. Your other hand, left, right, whatever is your non-dominant hand, should be on the side of the basketball like this. This hand is only to stabilize. It should not be flicking. It should not be pushing the ball towards the hoop. It should be only to stabilize. So as you bring it up, this should actually come off a little bit. Just enough to still stabilize, but not enough to interfere with the shot, because it can pull it or push it if you use it too much. Now as you bring it up, this hand comes off a little bit. With your right hand, you should just push it towards the basket at the apex of your jump. It's all one motion, and as you jump, you should be flicking it towards the hoop. If you've ever heard the term flick of the wrist, that's where that comes from. And at the end of your jump, you should look something like this. This should look like you're reaching in a cookie jar. I'm sure some of you have also heard that, reaching into the cookie jar. So that's pretty much it for the basics of basketball shooting. Thanks for listening.